Welcome back to RealVacantLand.com's Luke Smith. You know, that crazy land guy with some more cheap land. And today I want to bring you some more of Arkansas. This is Baxter County, Arkansas. We've got a bunch of these properties and they're so cheap. I can't pass them up. So let's take a look. It's a great one to add to the collection. I'm asking $399 for this one. It's a fifth of an acre. I was asking $100 a month for 12 months. Nobody bought it. So I just lowered the price down to $399. I figure somebody would take off with it, love it. Hopefully it change their lifestyle, go set up a homestead, make a YouTube channel about it, show us all what you build, and I'd love to follow along. But whatever you want to do with it, I mean, you could go sell it on terms for $25 a month for the rest of your life, or $50 a month tell your kids inherit it or something. I mean, there's lots of ways to use these things, or build a cabin in the woods and go fishing, because this has some awesome fishing in this area. Let's dive into it. I got the new map set up on this one. So this is on the website. I'll put a link down below. You can go play with an interactive map of lot lines. I wish it had, it doesn't do 3D because it costs more money. I'm not willing to pay it because I still got to pay for you guys to use these maps. But it looks like some neighbors got some barns and outbuildings going on over there. There's a little street comes in. You're on the corner, so you can drive right up to it, access it for a couple different ways, build and run with it. Bunch of trees, and trees in all different directions. And then if we zoom out some more, so the property's still right in here, right? And then there's these big lakes. This is Norfolk Lake. This is Norfolk River. Goes down to the White River. White River, if we back up here, got the Buffalo River that flows into there's a whole bunch of water and rivers and streams, but I wanted to point out this Buffalo River because I want to take the kids to this one someday. I just gotta get off my butt and go do it, right? But right up the road from this property, there's Home Depot, there's Walmart. I think we could do a street view because this thing's got street view now. We could probably see both of them. It's not very far away, so let's take a look. H&R Block, Subway. There's Walmart, one side of the street. Guy's got his trailer. You can go load up all kinds of supplies, go build a house. Charles Blackburn, they got a stoplight. There's the Home Depot. So the big Home Depot right off the side of the road. And there should be a Lowe's over here. Yeah, Lowe's. Look at that. Lowe's on one side, Home Depot on the other. You can stop in, get some Buffalo Wild Wings, watch the game while you're at it. Yeah, honey, I'm getting some supplies. I'm building a deck. You can just go hang out at the Buffalo Wings shop. So here's there's buy it now button. Just make sure it's working. Yeah, $399. Fill out your information. Bada bing, bada boom. You got the property. I'll do all the paperwork. No fees. All the fees are included. Taxes are like $4.50 a year. I'll make sure the taxes are paid up. I don't think they've been paid up for a bit. So if you go check with the county, there's some back taxes, but I'll pay that off as I transfer it to you. Make sure I get it to the penny and get it all paid up, and then the rest of the taxes are yours. It's coming from W Adventure, little company. Sign off on that one for you. Here is it's a liquor store. I thought that was a bait shop. It's probably bait too. United States Post Office. Another little grocery store. They sell gas. Look at that gas station. I bet you they know you by name when you stop in there. Yeah, okay. So I got some lot lines. So here's some other lot lines. Shows we could see who the neighbors are on this one. I wish I could put that into my website so you like see the neighbors, but that costs a lot of money. That'll cost me more than I sell the properties for. So Dustin Cook on one side. That's not one that I own. Jesse Marshall on the other side. I don't think I own any neighboring properties. Action Global. I mean, what you could do is you could send letters to these neighbors. I can get you the name and address of the neighbors if you just send a request in. Especially if you send it to my assistant Gillian, Gillian. Say, hey, I bought land from Luke, and I want to buy up the neighborhood, make my lot bigger. I started with this one, now I want to buy some more. Who are the neighbors? Tell me the names and addresses, and I'll write them letters and say, hey, I'd like to offer you some cash. I got a deal for you, or want to trade this for that, or whatever. You probably get some takers. And if they want to keep their land and you say, hey, I know this guy Luke who's got some other land in that neighborhood, and I could probably do some deals with him and trade the one that you got next door for the one that he's got down the street, and sure we could figure something out there too. So this is a Buffalo River, and this is the one that flows into the White River. Norfolk, the big lake that was next to it, flows into the White River, and so this is one of the tributaries that comes close to the property. They planted elk in this park too, so they got elk. It's called buffalo. I don't know, maybe they used to have buffalo back in the day. Maybe they still have buffalo. I think they planted some buffalo now that I think about it, reading about that. So people have been taking pictures since I've chimed in here recently. Look at this. They're kayaking through some caves and some rocks and stuff. Inside Skull Bluff on the Buffalo River National Preserve from yesterday. So this is May 20th. This is earlier in the year. That's beautiful. You got these big rocks jetting out into some Smoky Mountain looks. Looks like rock climber's paradise. Great for camping, hiking. I'd say taking a dog for a walk, but maybe I'd keep the dog back from that one a little bit. She is balancing on that board. Look at these hills. This is the kind of area that this property is in. It's just rolling hills. It's green. It's lush. And there's just all kinds of wildlife going on. The land is $399. Here's someone with a canoe. You buy land for $399. You can afford the canoe and all the gear to go in it to go explore a river like this. And you don't have to go to work all the time to pay your mortgage. You could take, 1 or 2 of the weeks every month off to go do this kind of stuff instead of spending so much on land and real estate somewhere else, right? A lot better lifestyle. It's freer. So this guy caught a bass floating in the river. That looks like my kind of trail. I like that. There's a dog going down the trail. This is like what the trail to your property should look like. That'd be my favorite. Nobody will come visit. Or maybe everyone will think it's a lot of fun and they'll come visit. It's probably backfire on me. So this is the area. People just having fun. Fun. Ooh, look at that. There's a view. Grandma has her chair. And guess what? They don't even have a railing. No one came to tell them they got to put up a railing that's got to be high enough to get over your hip. That's got to be sturdy enough that the drunk guys don't fall off and kill themselves. No railing. Just leave it open. It's that kind of area. This is Arkansas. I mean, they put a railing here. Does that look like it's going to save you? That railing looks like it's just going to give you false hope. Okay, so let's go back to the land. There's a link down below. You can click that and it'll get you back to the property. I'm a website. You can play with the maps. You can click on the GPS coordinates and it'll give you driving directions to the property. I got a spider web going on. And yeah, you can go take a look at it. See what's going on. See if there's some squirrels running around or dogs or wild pigs. I don't know. Just go out there and see. Maybe the road works. Maybe it doesn't. That's part of the adventure. And see if that's the right property for you. $399. You can check out online. Probably while you're standing on the property, just do it on your phone. And it's yours. You can start using it. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. It's Luke Smith, ruralvacantland.com.